welcome to another episode of Eva Talk by 10 Times. I'm your host Sonia Agrawal, and today we will be exploring in an exciting and dynamic topic, that is pre and post event marketing techniques. Event marketing is the driving force behind any successful event, and today we are excited to have Gunjan Loyal with us. Hello Gunjan, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much, Sonia. I am very excited and happy to join you guys.
We are really very thrilled to have you here with us today,
Thank
and
you.
we really look forward to dive into your expertise and insights. So,
Thank you for having me here.
yeah, it's our honor to have you here. And to begin with, I'd like to ask you something about the critical components that you think that are leading to the successful pre-event marketing strategies, and what do you think how they should be prioritized?
Okay, so most importantly, and the first thing will be for setting clear objectives and defining what target audience you're approaching to, whether it is B2B or if it is B2C, or under that also, have a proper segmenting of the target audience that you're approaching to with the clear goals. This could help us in understanding what you want to achieve and help in increasing registrations, or if it is about building brand awareness, or what are the objectives of the event that you are looking forward to going ahead. Once that's clear, you should develop a strong narrative. You should have a strong event narrative that focuses on why the event is valuable for these target audience people, like why they should attend. You should have things like highlighting key speakers, or what kind of sessions, or what the attendees can actually take away from the event, and why they would want to join you guys. Next, I would say would be creating a detailed content plan, which involves mapping out what content you will share leading up to the event. Can be social media updates, newsletters, blogs, or anything of that sort. First step would be digital. For pre-event, I would say, like, obviously nowadays digital is booming so much. That is the most important thing for your pre-event marketing strategies. And also, should not leave out print, is what I feel.
Correct.
You should have some um, ads in the newspapers or magazines, or anything like that can also be done. Apart from that, in pre-event, you should also consider conducting some pre-event small activities, market activations. That can be like having a small stall in front of the malls, or anything that is creating a buzz around more people, that the event is happening, that is leading up to a huge event. Social media and influencer marketing comes next, obviously. Leveraging these platforms to building a buzz and engaging with a broader audience is very, very important. Using a dedicated event hashtag and all that is also helping to spread the word more effectively. Then, apart from that, paid advertising and retargeting campaigns are a useful tool to reach a wider audience, that remind those who showed interest to register. Having some advertising around that. Meanwhile, you should also ensure that the event registration page is properly optimized. It's essential that the person who is coming to that landing page, the page should be optimized in such a way that it is easy to navigate for the person to know, okay, here is where I have to register. And the page should also have all the necessary information of what the event is about, what all things are going to happen over there, and things like that. To further engage with these potential attendees, I would suggest, like, the organizers should have pre-event webinars or live sessions or streams, like how I mentioned before also, right? That you can have these market activations also, where you are engaging with these attendees
Yeah, it will
physically
engage.
and Yes, exactly. This will give them a sneak peek into what they can expect into
Correct.
the event.
Mm-hmm.
That helps in building up the excitement and everything. And lastly, obviously, the most important thing is constantly monitor your marketing activities. Understand what's going on, what is working, how you can make your adjustments to see and maximize your outreach and impact. Like
Mm-hmm.
in terms of prioritization, I would always start with setting goals and defining the audience, and then focus on content creation, marketing around it, and all, and the final tweaks based on what kind of performance my data is giving out. This will help in giving a structured approach and ensuring that we are not only attracting the right target audience, but also keeping them engaged until the event is happening. You
Mm-hmm.
can take Apple for an example. Their pre-event marketing strategies are minimal yet very impactful. They use like such great teasers. They have like a very cryptic social media posts, visuals that they are generating to create that anticipation amongst the people. And live streams also, they do a lot of influencer partnerships and everything to amplify their reach. So I think that's what is important.
Correct, correct. You said it very rightly. Like the more we emphasize on the pre-event marketing part, the better we will get the results. So this is something we really need to work on. And
Hmm.
so that's was such a great breakdown of pre-event marketing. And
Hmm.
now we will go
Okay.
ahead and speak of building a strong foundation. I mean, what do you think? What kind of role does branding plays in the pre-event marketing process, and how you can strengthen it?
That's very that's a very good question, I would rather say, because branding is the most crucial thing for anything and everything, especially pre-event marketing,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what sets the tone for your entire event.
Mm-hmm.
Branding is what helps creating a memorable experience for all these attendees and the target audience. It's all about making a strong first impression and
Mm-hmm.
ensuring that the event stands out in the minds of your target audience and the attendees. To strengthen the branding, you should start by developing a consistent visual identity for the event. I would say, like, having a unique logo, a color
Mm-hmm.
scheme, some design elements that help in keeping the look and feel of the event across all marketing materials, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's events website, social media posts, email campaigns, or print ads, or anything and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is what is important. Then next, I would say should focus on the messaging. The way you communicate about the event should reflect the brand's voice and the values. Should
Mm-hmm.
make sure that all the content from social media posts to promotional videos align with the event's theme and resonates with the audience very well. Another way to boosting the branding is through storytelling.
Yeah.
I would say, like, you can create narratives around the event that connect
Mm-hmm.
with the audience on a very emotional level. This will involve in sharing stories about past events or having small snippets of the speakers that are there, like, having some
Mm-hmm.
interview snippets of the people who will be giving their sessions in that, or showcasing behind the scenes content to build that anticipation of the event, that okay, this is
Mm-hmm.
something coming up and it's something crazy, and this person will be there, that person will be there, and creating all of that. Then you can also have like collaborations and partnerships that can also enhance the branding, like that aligns well with the sponsors or influencers. You can leverage that credibility and reach to enforce the event's brand image. Like finally, paying a close attention to the attendees' experience from that first interaction to the post-event follow-ups. That has to be consistent through all touch
Yeah.
points, ensuring that the event is not just memorable, but also leaving a very long-lasting positive impression on the person who's attending that event.
Very well said. Like this storytelling part is something which is very connecting in person. So it really, I think it is something which every event organizer should go with. So this is a
Yes,
very good
yes.
point. So now my next question is, what should be the main focus of post-event marketing and how can it drive continued value for attendees?
I would say like the main focus of post-event marketing is to keep the momentum going and provide ongoing values to the event even after the event is over. It's not just about wrapping up the event.
Mm-hmm.
There's pre-event, obviously, that is when you're getting all the people to that event, and then the event obviously has to be great. Apart from that, it should not just stop over there. You should also have continuous engagement with these audience and turning the event experience into a long-term relationships with them. Like, first I would say you should have like follow-up communications.
Mm-hmm.
Right after the event is over, say thank you. Give out a thank you emailer to all the attendees that have attended. That includes a summary of the event, key takeaways, link to any recorded sessions or presentations or anything like that, or
Mm-hmm.
something around it that provides access to valuable content that helps these attendees revisit what they have learned and
Mm-hmm.
catch up on, and then like if they have missed anything they can catch up on something.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would say you can create a sense of community also by sharing these highlights from the event, such as photos, videos, testimonials, social media, or like in newsletters or something. And I will also honestly make a use of these post-event surveys to gather some feedback from them to help
Mm-hmm.
understand what worked well and what can be improved in the future events.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would make sure to communicate any changes or improvements based on their feedback so they know that their opinions were valued and they can see the impact of their input. And
Mm-hmm.
finally, focusing on nurturing the relationship by offering exclusive content, early access to the future events, or some special offers to keep attendees engaged and interested. This helps in maintaining a connection and encourages them to participate in the
Mm-hmm.
future events. The best example for this can be Zomato, yeah. The Zoma Land, like how they have
Yeah, food
created.
festival. That's very
Exactly,
nice
exactly.
initiative. Yeah.
Yeah. Like how they have created that whole community itself
Mm-hmm.
around it, that people want to attend Zomaland.
Correct.
Why they want to attend? For the food and for the concerts that are happening over there
Hmm.
and all. Like the best example, especially in India, I would say would be Zomaland for sure.
Mm-hmm. You're
Mhm.
absolutely true. Like this is something which is a very different kind of initiative that they come up with. And I think according to the kind of event, so organizers should come out with something that will be very relevant with the audience and it will be captivating as well as it will enhance their event. So this is something which is definitely
Definitely, and it stands out, no? It stands
correct.
out.
Yeah.
It's like it's not just bringing more customers, but it's also like taking your current partners which are there. Like in each city, they have all these restaurants and all. They're getting them also so that they
Mm-hmm.
also have more sales and everything. Like I
Mm-hmm.
think everybody is benefiting from that particular event. There are B2B customers who have their restaurants or whatever registered on
Correct.
the Zomato app, and then also the customers who are coming there because they are getting food, they are getting such awesome events
Vibes
happening
and
over there. Exactly, yeah, yeah. And
yeah,
it's like a whole day, like 2 3 days ka thing where people can just go and enjoy themselves
yeah.
at their
And
best.
foodies, they are like so yeah, it's very good one.
Yeah, that's the
This is
community, which they've built.
yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
community.
Absolutely. So this was a very good point to discuss. And now I really liked how you mentioned about the post-event marketing that is basically keeping the momentum going on. So now speaking of
Mm.
keeping things going, What do you think? How does content curation, like event recaps, videos, or any testimonials, what role they play in post-event marketing?
Content curation is another thing which is very important for post event, because it helps to extend that event experience
Mm-hmm.
after it is over, keeping them engaged, attracting more attendees for future events also. Like event recaps, for example, I would say provide a summary of what happened, highlighting key moments and insights, share some images, share some videos of what has happened on these events on social media and all, which is great for attendees who want to revisit the event, or for those who couldn't attend but want to catch up on what they've missed also.
Mm-hmm.
Sharing these recaps, in it can be like blogs or newsletters, or putting it on their website and social media. Keeping the conversations going is very important. Like
Mm-hmm.
how you mentioned right now, videos and these recorded sessions are another powerful tool. They allow these attendees to watch sessions they might have missed and serve as a valuable resource that can be shared on social media, email follow-ups and all. Like these videos can be repurposed into shorter clips for promotional purposes for the next event,
Mm-hmm.
or just to showcase how successful your current event has uh, done. Then apart from that, testimonials is one thing, because right now word of mouth is very important for building brand loyalty, and I would say it's very important for building more people also, like getting more people on board with you. Also, that's also very important, because if suppose you have attended one event,
Mm-hmm.
right, and you come and tell me that, oh Gunjan, see, this particular event by this company was like too good. Suppose, for example, take a flea market. There was this at that event, that at the event, and then you also share that, see, they have put me on their social media also. Even I'll be like, yeah, okay, the event seems nice only. I'll also go and come. Sonia is saying it's too good. I will also check and come what is there. So
Mm-hmm.
getting these positive experiences from the people who were attending that builds credibility and trust with your further audience. Featuring testimonials and post-event content influences people who are considering to attend your next event or engaging with your brand. Like overall content curation after an event is all about creating lasting values from that event. It
Yeah.
reinforces key messages, fosters a sense of um, building a community, and provides evergreen content. That's the best for future marketing efforts as well. That's what I feel.
Yeah, you said it very rightly. Like content curation is something which keeps the conversation alive even after the event.
Yeah,
So, like
yeah.
it's something which is a must go for every event organizers. And like I think we are having a very nice discussion on this topic, and you are sharing really very good points. So I really want to go on, but since we have some time restrictions, so I'd like you to conclude with some key advice that you would like to offer to event marketers who are juggling with both pre as well as post event marketing strategies. So, anything that you would like to share with them so that they'll get some help in order to master these crucial stages?
Okay, let's talk about the pre-event marketing first. Like I've already mentioned, it is very crucial to understand what is your target audience, and then setting clear goals for the event. That I want to do this particular thing, I want to call that particular person, I want to share this kind of experience with the target audience. Getting all these things sorted is very important. Knowing who you're trying to reach and what you want to achieve makes it easier to create targeted and effective marketing messages. Next, I would say put a lot of effort into building a strong event brand.
Mm-hmm.
For example, Zomaland, how we just discussed. This means having a cohesive visual identity and compelling story that resonates with your audience. Consistent branding across all the channels makes your event more memorable and appealing. It's also important to use a mix of marketing channels, email, social media, paid ads, print, market activations, and how we just discussed. To This will help to reach your target audience, and they can get some sneak peeks into what the event is about, and which will help in building the excitement and anticipation. And to be honest, do not forget about personalization. Tailor your messages
Yeah.
based on who you're talking to. Personalize emails, personalize target ads. These things can make a huge difference in getting the people signed up and stay engaged for your event. Moving on to the post event marketing, uh, how we discuss content curation is the key. Sharing recaps, highlighting videos, key takeaways, helping to keep the momentum going, and providing valuable resources for these attendees to revisit is very important. It's not just about that, okay, one event is over and I don't want this person to come back again. No, I
Mhm.
want that person also, and I want more people also to join. So that, to get all of that done, first obviously gather the feedback, send out post event surveys to understand what worked, what did not work. This will help you to improve your future events, but also show the attendees that your input was valued. Keeping the relationship going is very crucial. Offering exclusive content, early access to the future events, special deals for these attendees who have already attended your event, and turning them into long term advocates. And lastly, always analyze the results of your marketing efforts. What has worked, what did not work, and use those insights to refine your approach for the next event. Like, I think overall it's all about strategic and consistency, delivering value at every stage of the event, let it be pre, during the event, or post event, and continuously improving your strategies based on the feedbacks, based on the data that you have gotten. This is how I would say, sum it up.
Yeah, and this was really a very good summary. Like you considered everything from pre-marketing, then during, and then post the personalization, from personalization to
Yeah,
the engagement part, like taking feedbacks,
yeah.
how our audience feel about our event. So this is something which was a very good insight from your side. And this was really a valuable advice,
I
Gunjan.
would actually like to tell the marketers also that enjoy the events.
Mm-hmm.
Events, I know social media, digital, and all these are all good and everything, but
Yeah.
enjoy these events. As in, just think about the fact that you are managing it. If
Mm-hmm.
obviously there are, it's not like, that no event has any ups or downs. All the events have their downs. There will be something, but having that risk management in your head and how you can improve it at that very time, and quickly turn it around into something else, is that's what I would say just gives you the kick, that okay, this was too good. It will help boosting your own ego also, that okay, I was able to do that.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the events. It's the best for all those people who are maybe outgoers or not so shy and all. Even for the introverts, I would say, but that's a completely different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the events.
Yeah.
Superb experience. Yeah, yeah.
After all, events are meant to have fun, no, and be social. So one should do that.
Exactly. It's not just for the customers or for that
Yeah.
person, who's doing it. It's even for the marketers
Huh.
who are managing these events.
Hmm.
The managing these events, and then you see the success of that particular event. That itself gives you a very different feeling, which will, I don't think that feeling you can get by doing some social media campaign or something. Yeah, obviously, that's also nice. That's also fun to do. There's something different around it and all. But
Mm-hmm.
that time of that event which is going on, that no one can take away from you. That
Correct.
fun you will have at that time only. So that passion should be there for, yeah, okay, this I will make it nice. This is what things I should consider that can go wrong, that cannot go wrong. how I can make it fine at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I think the marketers will have lots of fun managing the events.
So
I do.
basically,
I personally do. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So basically, a balance is required. Like you should have fun along with your task and engagement, everything, but don't forget your fun part. That's what we are
Yes,
basically, yeah.
yes, definitely. Yeah,
So
should not forget that. Yeah.
yeah. So it's been a very insightful conversation with you, Gunjan, and I'm sure our
Thank you.
listeners have learned a lot about refining their event marketing strategies. I thank you once again for joining us today, Gunjan. And
Most
thank
welcome.
you to our listeners for tuning in to today's episode of Eva Talk by 10 Times. Be sure to subscribe to stay updated on the latest trends in the event industry. Until next time, keep innovating, keep connecting, and keep making every event unforgettable. Thank you so much to our listeners, and thank you so much, Gunjan, for sharing such a valuable insights with us. It was
Thank you.
really a
Thank you
good
for having me here.
discussion.
Yeah, it was a very nice discussion having you also.